This is Hannibal here from thehannibaltv.com, and I'm with none other than the Mountie, Jacques Rougeau Jr., who is here for a big announcement today in Montreal. And maybe you can tell us a little bit about this special day where there's going to be also an announcement about your Lutte Academy project.
Actually, but you know, to be honest with you, Devin, we will talk about Wrestling Academy. I'll talk to you about it, give you the scoops personally. But today it's really a big day for me in Montreal, for Montreal Care. And you know, it's funny how things go. I'm going to tell you how it is, Devin. About 10 years ago, there's a reporter that came to my wrestling school and did me a nice write-up, a beautiful write-up in the Journal de Montréal. And when I saw it the next day, I was so impressed. I told him, I said, hey, I said, listen, Louis-Philippe, I said, if ever you need something in life, you know, you just call me, you know. And 10 years later, this guy calls me up and he asked me to go meet him at the Resto Chic pub in Hochelaga Maisonneuve in Montreal. And I have no idea why, but as soon as he asked me, I said, Louis-Philippe, oh yeah, you're the guy. Yes, sir, whatever you need. And so I show up at this restaurant, and there's the fondateur, the founder of Montreal Care that's there, Michel Monette, who just simply in the space of 2 seconds asked me, would you like to be our spokesman for this year? And because the guy was beside me, Louis Philippe, that introduced us and did me that favor 10 years ago, I said, for sure, I'll do it. I was doing it to do a favor to this guy who did me a favor. But then I showed up at this place. He came to show me this place. And this is a place where you'll find all kind of people. You'll find prostitutes, you'll find old inmates, you'll find people in the street with drugs, you'll find people that don't have a place to sleep and to eat. And I had a perception of how it was, you know, in my mind, like, you know, helping people who don't want to help themselves, you know, it's like, it could be, you know, less inspiring, you know. And then I showed up here, and then they start showing me this Hilton. It's like, you wait till you see this, Devin. It's like everybody has their quarters. It's nice. It's clean. They have showers. They have 3 meals a day. And then they take them, and after a little bit, they start giving them jobs, and then responsibilities. Like, you got to be up at 7 in the morning. You got to do your bed, and then you got to be in and you got to check in at 2, and they give them responsibilities. And then after that, they start giving them jobs. And then they put them back in the society. And when they showed me all that, I was freaking out, because me, Devin, to be honest with you, not only me, but a lot of wrestlers, and I could only know about wrestling, we are independent people that don't have bosses in life. We pick up contracts, we make money, we lose money, we don't have a certain job, a paycheck every week that comes in, and you never know what life could bring to you one day. And I start looking at this like, wow, this is amazing. And to take people that are in need and to give them self-esteem. And when I saw this place, I'm telling you, Devin, when you see this place, it's awesome. When you get to see this conference today, you're going to see that you may want to become a spokesman one day for this, because when you take people in need and you put them back in society, that was the thing that seduced me the most here. So when they asked me at the beginning, you know, I was a little, like I said, I wasn't sure. I was doing it for a favor, but now my heart is in Montreal Care. And for the next year, we're going to do everything possible to raise some money. I have some friends here that came today. My wife made 100 sandwiches. And I have friends, people that brought coats and blankets and mittens and boots for the winter, because there is 450 registered people that are in need. So all my friends are here today, and it's early now, but you'll see later this is going to be full here. And one woman in particular, I got to tell you, because I have the greatest of friends, Devin, I do. And one of my friends, his wife, last year took me, and she brought me to the Bono Institution in Montreal. It's another place where they help people like care. And we went to give some, they asked me as a wrestling personality to go there just for fun to do that last year, and I did it. I went there, and if you want, I'll show you an interview one guy did to me, and he talked about Hulk Hogan and this, and it was fun, and I really enjoyed it. And so when this happened this year, it was like I was already a little bit aware of the kind of people that was around. Where am I going with this? It's all to say that we're going to be, this woman that showed me this last year with her husband, 2 months ago, she has cancer. And now she's here, she's over there, and she's got 2 months of chemio done. She had 4 hours yesterday of chemio in the hospital, and she made 100 sandwiches last night when she got home. And she's here today with some coats and everything, and it comes to get me. It just, because money is important in life, but not that important. And I've always been that kind of guy where money wasn't my first thing in life. And to see people like that are so real, and to think that she's here to help people, and she has her own problems, I got to tell you, but it's such an inspiration for me to see the people that are here today. And so I can't wait. And what we're going to do later, I have a big mat, a wrestling mat, where some more fortunate people are going to come, and they're going to pay me to do wrestling moves, and Jeremy Prophet's going to be here, and Sexy Eddie is going to be here, a couple of wrestlers that are going to join Wrestling Academy that already have joined. They're going to be here to make some wrestling moves to the people, but the more fortunate people are going to pay for that. So we're going to raise some money today for that. But most importantly for me, on my Wrestling Academy, I'll give you more information about that later in a press conference down the road. There's so much logistic to put together, but Wrestling Academy is really doing well. And what we're doing now is we have at least 45 subscriptions from Vancouver to Halifax, thanks to you, Devin, who helped me a lot on that. And now, so we got all that. We got 4 sponsors, $5,000 for the winners. We already found those. And now we found the guy that's going to be here today. I'll introduce you to him, that all the wrestlers coming from Toronto, they're going to get a lift by bus, by provincial bus. It's going to be free for them. I'm meeting Air Canada later, but the most important for me now, and this association with Care Montreal, is that my Wrestling Academy, there's going to be 3 judges, and we're going to be voting at 40% every week when we eliminate wrestlers as we go down to the last 4. But 60% of the people from all over the world are going to be able to vote to see who they want to keep, who they don't want to keep, and that call is going to cost $1. And 25 cents out of every dollar is coming to Montreal Care. So that's where we made the association to raise some money. So it's really an exciting project. Don't know where we're going, how we're going to get there, but we're 6 months away. We already accomplished a lot. We got a competitor.
You canceled your Christmas or your winter vacation for this. You're so passionate about it.
I sure did, Devin. And you know, we go in national parks during the winter across Texas and everywhere, and we canceled this because I want this project to be a success. And it's hard when you're working against big federation that's already established here, and then sometimes are not so kind to me. And so thank God I had Cutie Marshall from the Nightmare Factory. He was introduced by you, young man. You gave me the plug to talk to Cutie, and then Cutie himself, he's amazed, and he's I think you showed the promo on your platform.
Oh yes.
And then I'm getting messages from Bret Hart and from Ted DiBiase and Haku and from Tito Santana, Ricky the Dragon, Steamboat, Coco Beware. All the boys that I used to be with are wishing good luck to all the competitors in Canada, which is amazing. So this project is going so well, so I'm not going to go down south. I'm going to freeze my little self to this winter up in Montreal, but I'm going to make sure that everything is in place for May, so that you'll be able to vote and help me with Care Montreal, but also vote to see all the best wrestlers of Canada who never had a chance to go to the States because they weren't at the right place or because they didn't know the right person. And I'm going to give them an opportunity with QT Marshall, thanks to you again, Devin. So it's a door opening for there. It's $5,000 to 4 winners. So it's going to be a great contest, which I'm really looking forward to in the next, who knows, 6-7 years. But I'm really looking forward for this first one, and I'm very excited about this project, Devin.
So the winner might get their foot in the door at AEW, which is the second company in the world right now.
Well, you know, I can't promise them that. The only thing I could promise them is to bring them to the wrestling school who feeds AEW. Right. My deal is with QT Marshall right now, and he's going to be one of my judges. That's amazing. You're going to be a judge too. Hopefully you're still going to keep me up on that, because you know wrestling, and I want to have people who know about wrestling. And so this,
maybe Bret Hart, if you work on him enough.
You know, I'm going to work very hard on him, but you know, Bret has a good heart.
Yeah.
Bret Hart is not only a heart, he's got a good heart. And when Bret did that interview for me, you know, to help the Canadian wrestlers, and we've been down the road, me and Bret, for so long. I remember in 1977, he was driving the bus in the loop that we do to Saskatoon to Regina. He wasn't even a wrestler yet, and I was wrestling for his dad. And so me and Bret, we have a long road together. And I always loved the Hart Foundation and the Hart family especially. And so listen, Devin, I really appreciate you coming to Montreal and participating in this. And I hope you fans out there, you go on to lutteacademy.ca, wrestlingacademy.ca, or go on jacquesrougeau.ca, and you'll get all the doors to get in this contest and this new adventure. I'll call it an adventure.
It's going to be exciting for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out. Could we get an I am the Mountie to finish this off?
Holy mackerel. I am the Mountie!
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.